it tough being out for the last few weeks, months?
Yeah, it's been frustrating. I think it was a lot longer than I thought. Initially, it was sort of a nerve that switched off, and then the process just got longer and longer. So yeah, it's frustrating more than anything, but I'm chuffed to be back.
Indeed, and obviously you played full 80 last week, and opportunity this week against Harlequins. It's a tough part of the pitch to get into, that Chiefs midfield at the moment, so it's a good opportunity, Quins, at the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think Ian Witten and Henry Slade have done a great job throughout the season, because we've actually had quite a few injuries in the midfield with Campagnaro and Sam Hill out. So they've done a fantastic job, but hopefully that'll open up opportunity for this weekend.
And I guess it's an opportunity you have to take, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there pressure then?
No, I don't feel pressure. I don't feel it this weekend, because I think whoever wears the shirts is going to do a good job. So there is an opportunity with potentially Henry Slade away, but I'm enjoying the competition at the moment in the midfield.
You've been on the fringes of the England squad in the last sort of year or so as well, if not slightly more. Now you're getting back to fitness. Is it a good opportunity, hopefully, to try and knock on Eddie Jones's door and say, Ollie Devoto is still here? Would you like to have a look at me?
I think at the moment they've got an abundance of talent there, and I think whoever plays that role is doing very well. Lazowski, I thought last weekend did a fantastic job when he came off the bench. So for me, I don't really see that at the moment. For me, it's extra Chiefs and trying to get back into the side, which is proving tough. I mean, we've got some tough competition there.
But again, obviously, it's great competition breeds great performances, and if you can do a good performance, then the Henry Slades of this world will be going, I've got a bit of a job here to get back in, aren't they?
Yeah, I think look, I've got a long way to go. I'm only 80 minutes in from my injury, so I think it would be silly to be talking about that. I think for me, it's about playing well for Exeter Chiefs.
Indeed, and you look at the comeback from the injury, and you mentioned there how frustrating it had been, and it was longer than it was. And what goes through your minds when you kind of get a bit of a setback, and you think, actually, I might be back in training next week, or I might be doing this next week, and then they say that's a bit longer? Yeah,
I've actually learnt a lot from this injury. I think with a muscle.
What exactly was the injury? Explain to us. You talked about nerve damage. Explain to people a bit more about it.
It's so it's my long thoracic nerve.
Okay, where's that?
Which runs down my back. It's basically my scap control. So functionally, I'm fine when my shoulder's down, but above head is where I struggle. So there was no real time frame on the injury. It was when I feel good, when the nerves come back, then I can start getting into contact. So with a muscle, pretty much how long, depending on how high the grade is, how long you're going to be out. But with this, there was no telling. So that was the most frustrating bit.
You mentioned you'd learned stuff about yourself. What exactly?
How to deal with not being involved in the setup. I think when you're not involved, and your rehab is your first in and last out, and every player goes through that. But to have that through a lengthy period, you sort of. I empathise with people who are going through that process now. And you learn that you almost learn to appreciate the game a bit more. I think there was when I first came back and I first got involved with training sessions, it was it was like it was like my first ever training session. So I appreciate that I'm back playing and I'm back training with the lads.
And look at the season going forward. We touched on England, and maybe as they were a bit ambitious, but what are your ambitions? Provided, and we all hope you stay fit. Everyone does. What provided Ollie Devoto stays fully fit and functional? What is the ambitions for the next month, 6 months?
I want to win stuff here. I think last season was good, but we've spoken about going one better, and that's in Europe. And I think at the moment we're doing that. I want to win stuff here, and then every English player wants to play for England. So that's always been an ambition of mine. But at the moment, for me, it's Exeter Chiefs and just trying to get back and playing some rugby.
And Harlequins this weekend, and they're fifth in the table. They're one of those teams that seems to be when they turn up they're scintillating, and sometimes they kind of don't bother turning up, so to speak. Is that difficult in a way to prepare for a side when, if you get them on a good day, it's going to be really, really tough?
Definitely, I think they are unpredictable in that sense, and they've got some exceptional players. So individually we've got to prepare for that as best we can. But we know that they like to run with the ball, and we like to run with the ball. So hopefully if the weather stays dry, it'll be a good game to watch.